Hey y'all, welcome on in. My name is Alex, the Creative Llama. If you see that red live box right there, that means I'm live, but if you don't see it, that just means you are catching the replay. Do me a huge favor, make sure you comment the word Merry, M-E-R-R-Y, and you'll get the supply list. But right down here in the pinned comment, there is a link for you to join my broadcast channel. Be sure to join that broadcast channel so that way you're up to date of when I'm going live, and all the things that are happening at the Creative Llama, okay? So let's go ahead, let's get this started. So here is our cutout of the week. I know I'm a little late. Normally I go on about an hour earlier, but that didn't happen and that's okay, but I'm here. So when y'all pop on, say hey. Let me kind of move this around so I can show y'all what it looks like. Oh, heck. I'm missing a piece. That's okay. No, yeah, that's okay. But it says Merry Christmas. This is what y'all voted on. Hello. Hi. I feel like I have not seen y'all in some time because I've been gallivanting around Houston, Texas, doing some Christmas shopping. Hi, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Hello, everybody. When y'all pop on, say hey, comment the word Merry. That'll get you the supply list. I'm just going to move all these pieces over here so I don't lose them because we're going to start painting the big pieces first. So it's going to say Merry Christmas and it is a shelf sitter. This is what y'all voted on in the broadcast channel. So if y'all want to know more about the broadcast channel, right down there in the pinned comment, just click on that, open it up, and it will get you join into that group. I'm like all over the place right now. Yay. Hi, Lisa. Hello. We had a great time. I am still so tired, y'all. We shopped quite literally on Friday for 12 hours. We got there at 8:30. I think we left around 8 or 8:30, probably 8. So we shopped. But we had so much fun. We've done it the last couple of years, and we always have a great time. And so I was glad I went. Hi, Chris. Hi, Sharon. So if you're just jumping on, we are doing the cutout of the week. I'm taking a baby wipe to wipe off like the glue looking marks that are on the cutout or the burn looking marks. That removes those little burn pieces, and it makes it paint a little bit better. Yes, we had a blast. All right, so we're going to start by painting the background of this in black. You could do whatever color you want, but I'm going to choose black, and we're going to do our words in red and green. But I literally had my black, and it's right here. Hi, Marcy. Thank you. So this shirt, if y'all are not in my VIP group, this shirt is on pre-order over in my VIP group. Oh, my gosh. Excuse me. Hold on. This shirt is... Excuse me, y'all. It is on pre-order until tomorrow. Pre-orders will close tomorrow if you want this shirt. It comes in short sleeve, long sleeve, and sweatshirt. Or you can comment the word Merry, and my page will send you a message, and there's a link. Excuse me, y'all. A button that says purchase my shirt, and you can just click on that and get all the info. It's not committing you to purchasing a shirt, but you can check out the pricing and all of that. Yes, ma'am. I know. I finally pressed it today, and I was like, I should have pressed this a long time ago, and I should have been wearing it. So I thought, let me show y'all, since tomorrow's the last day to grab this shirt while you can, because I will not order any extras. So, all right. So we're going to paint this black, and then we're going to dry brush this, I think, at the end. But we need to get this nice and covered. I love painting with our black because it covers so extremely well. Yep. Boone says hello. Hi, Francis. Boone says hello. He is here. He's doing well. But how was y'all's weekend? What did y'all do? Did y'all go anywhere? Did you do any Christmas shopping? Did you celebrate anything? Let me know. Let's dry this. And let me look at your comments, because I've been over here just looking down, not looking at y'all's comments. Hi, Jan. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Cheryl. Miss Cheryl, this shirt's now available, and pre-order ends tomorrow. So if you want this shirt, hi, Denise. If you want the shirt, go grab it. I don't know if she's still here. Oh, they did. You worked. Hi, Ruthie. I know, Miss Kimmy. Happy belated birthday. Hi, Lynn and Miss Sharon. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I'm doing good, Stephanie. I'm just tired. Hi, Debbie Cash. I shipped out an order of yours today. I know. I need to be careful. That's why I wanted to dry it and then wipe it up before I, y'all know me. You know me too well, Miss Sharon. You know I'm going to get it on myself. You know me way too well. So as the paint dries, the score marks on the wood you'll be able to see it, so you'll know exactly where to glue everything. And I'll show y'all that here in 1 second. I don't know. Yeah, y'all can see the score lines. So the score lines after you paint are still there. And for whatever reason, y'all, anytime I go live, that's when my nose decides I need the tissue. So I apologize. Hi, Donna Glaze. Y'all, let's go see Cindy Lauper. How fun, Miss Kimmy. Hi, Janice. How are you? I hope you're doing well. All right, let's wipe this up. And then we're going to paint, y'all, the black quite literally gets everywhere. And then we're going to paint our other pieces. So I know I need to, especially with the black, because y'all, look, it's everywhere. You did, Miss Jan. I got your order. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that y'all like this shirt. This is the first time I'm doing it in this manner. When I first started, so y'all, when I originally started the Creative Llama, I was going to do like a t-shirt business. And then I found chalk and I started using that and I fell in love. But I originally was going to do a t-shirt business. So we're going to do this and we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I'm well. Is your shirt dimensional? What do you mean, is it dimensional? Hold on. I got to make sure I don't have anything on my hand. It has glitter on it. Like the glitter is on the shirt itself. Not on the shirt, on the transfer itself. Okay. So we're going to go in with our next color. And we're going to do the word Mary. And we're going to use the color Fern. Worth a try. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm a big t-shirt person. So even if it's just for me and a couple of my friends, I'm cool with that. So... oh my goodness, I'm so sorry I keep coughing, y'all. Hi, Thomas. It is not sublimation. It's a DTF transfer. So it's not like a screen print. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, you can feel it on the shirt, but it's very soft. It's very, very soft. Hi, Connie. All right, so we're going to go in with the color Fern. And we're going to paint the Mary in this color. Now, you could use your chalk paint, your chalk paste, acrylic paint, whatever you have. I like to use different paints when on my cutouts of the week, just because I have all this paint and it needs to be used. I do not. I bought it. I wish I could have a DTF machine. That would be quite amazing. Maybe one day, Miss Denise. How do the sizes run? So I could probably, so this is a 2XL. I probably could wear an extra large, but I like my shirts to be a lot bigger. But they're a unisex shirt. So I think it's a 3X, Miss Donna. Michelle, I have no clue. I was going to make my leftover spaghetti sauce that I have frozen. And then I'm like, I don't know. I don't know, Miss Michelle. What did you have for dinner? I know, Denise. I would love one, but they're so expensive. They're very, very expensive. Yes, y'all. Say hello to Thomas. He's on. I don't know if he's still here. He's out shopping. He has an interview tomorrow, so y'all wish him luck on his interview. All right, so we're going to go in with Home Decor Chalk in the color Imperial. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? And we're going to paint the word Christmas in this color. And yeah. Oh, there he is. See? Steak tacos. Yum, Miss Tammy. I had tacos for lunch. Oh, he's driving. I guess he's... Did you find a shirt? You shouldn't be texting. You should not be messaging or commenting on here while driving. We had trout, potatoes, and Brussels sprouts. You got me for the potatoes and the Brussels sprouts. I am not a fish fan, but everything else sounds delicious. Oh, y'all are so nice. Hi, Tammy. How are you? All right. So, painting all of these little pieces in a red. So this is going to say Christmas. But then we have some small little ornaments that I haven't decided what color. I think I'm going to do one in red and white. And I don't know if I should do the other one in green and white or something different. I did. It's blue and, oh, okay. So you did find a shirt. Pizza for dinner, spaghetti. Hi, Patty. I don't know if you said hello, but hello. I saw Miss Pamela comment, so I figured you're watching. Ah. Yay, Kimmy, you already got your shiplap board. Y'all loved those. And they're very easy to ship. So the shiplap board, the big tree that's behind me, I have that surface available on my site. Hi, Shelly. Now you're waiting for the tree transfer. Me too. Well, not me too, but I'm waiting for orders. McDonald's fish, chili. Ooh, I love chili. Colleen, do you put beans in your chili? Isn't that always like the debate? I think Thomas told me he calls it, I guess, bean soup if the chili has beans. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, Thomas. Ravioli and garlic bread. Yum. Did you make, oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Were the ravioli homemade? No beans. See, he says no beans. I've had it with beans. That's the way my mom makes it. But he calls it bean soup, apparently. Or he called it. Cheryl, if you're not getting the message, it might be because you accidentally commented another keyword. So if you need the information or you want the information, just send me a separate message and I can send it to you separately. Sometimes my little messaging system likes to be a little sensitive. Chili has beans. See? Hi, Donna. Okay, so do you make chili with beans or no beans? I guess that's the question. Yep, see, he calls it bean soup, y'all. My mom makes it with beans. So, Thomas, if you have my mom's chili, you better not call it bean soup. Yeah, you can call it that. No, not that creative. Go, gotcha. On the ravioli. I feel like that'd be difficult to make. Or just labor intensive. Chili has beans unless it's for hot dogs. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Y'all must be from the other 49 states. Chili with beans. My chili dog with no beans. We are Texans. Beans. Otherwise, it's just a hand. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I had popcorn. Hi, Martha. How are you? Chili with beans. I live in Colorado. I do not put beans in my chili unless we make chili beans. So I feel like the Texan thing is to put beans in it, but he's saying you don't put beans in it. Like that's like the non-Texan thing to do. I don't know about that. Okay, see a couple spots that I missed. I'm good. Chili with beans. No beans. Oh, goodness. All right, so now we have all of our little pieces. We have some snowflakes. We have a star. Now, this is a little cover on top of the ornament that I don't know where the little one went, but you do get two of them. I'm not gonna paint this one just because I don't know where my other one is, but yours will come with this little piece, okay? But we have two ornaments that we have to figure out how to paint them. So we've got a small ornament and a bigger ornament. So I need y'all's help. Give me a second. Let me kind of put this together. Show y'all what the ornaments look like. Okay. So I'm thinking like red and white for the small one. What should we do for the big one? He is a native Texan. I've never had chili without beans. Oh. He is a native Texan, so I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know about the chili with no beans. All right, so I'm just going to lay this on here so we can kind of see what it looks like. We are going to distress the black. Hi, Martha. Me too, Miss Martha. I live in Texas as well. I live in San Antonio, the San Antonio area. But we are going to distress the backside of this, or the backside of the black, so it's not so dark. So just keep that in mind. But I wanted to show y'all what we have going so then y'all can help me figure out the coloring for Nominee and Shimmer Forest. So South Texas to be exact. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Thank you for your order. Whoever someone just bought the cutout of the week. Thank you so much. I don't know who bought it. But this is what we have. When you order Mexican food, does your chili have beans in it? Why? When I go get Mexican food, I don't order chili. Oh, goodness, y'all. This is a whole debate now. So this is what we have. We're going to whitewash or dry brush the back of it. So we have 2 ornaments. I'm thinking this one we're going to do white and red. And then this one, someone said something earlier. Forest. We could do Shimmer Forest and Nominee. That needs another coat, though. What do y'all think? Pennsylvania is Amish country, and we put beans in our chili with rice or mashed potatoes. Okay. Chili without beans is hamburger soup. I like that. It is like hamburger soup. Thomas, look what you started. A great debate about beans or no beans in chili. Hi, Christina. I'm from Iowa, and I was in the chili contest and won first place. Well, do you put beans in your chili? Tell me. All right. While we're figuring out what color to do the other ornament, let's dry brush. So I'm going to grab one of my dry brushes here, and we are going to use green and red. We're going to use some acrylic paint, and we are going to we're going to brighten this up just a smidge because it is way too dang dark. Whoever said that just committed a sin. Said what? What'd they say? Beans always. Oh, the hamburger soup comment? No. I have to agree with whoever said the hamburger soup comment. We put elbow macaroni. Okay. Silver. All right. So I'm taking a dry brush and then I'm going to offload it because you don't want a ton of paint on there at first. You want to build it up. And so I am just going to pull this across. You can go up and down with it, side to side, but this is kind of what the effects we're getting. My brother won 4th place in the National Chili Cook-Off in the beginning. Oh, he put no beans. Oh, see, Thomas, you got another one. It needs beans. It needs something. And I'm not a bean fan, but I don't know about no beans in chili. I don't know about that. All right. So I am just going to add a little bit more white because I don't want it to be so dark that it looks like, you know, a sad Christmas, a depressed Christmas. We don't want that. Cheryl, I don't know if the message is working for you. So what I will do, Cheryl, after my live is I will send you all of the info to your messenger. You like the dry brush. No beans allowed in the... Oh. Beans weren't allowed. Okay. So there's what we have. Remember, most of this is going to be covered up with the wording. So let's see what it looks like now. Let's dry it though. Hope my shift comes in time for our Christmas party at the hubby's job. Hi, Linda. Had a wonderful trip. We used beans. We did have a great trip. So have you made chili for him or no? No, neither of us have made chili for the other person. And this will be an interesting, I don't know. Maybe we just won't have chili. because clearly we think two different ways when it comes to that. All right, let's lay this back down. Let's check it out. Let's see what we think. Now I am going to add some distress or white ink to the wording, so that's going to brighten it up too. But I think this looks pretty good. What do we think? I think your chili is different from mine. I make pork chili, green chili. Ooh. Have a chili cook-off. Ah. No, I'm not done with all my shopping. No. But I'm close. All right, so I think that looks better, right? So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and add the Distress Oxide to this. It does look better. So I'm using Hero Hues white ink pad. This is on Amazon. It's in my Amazon storefront. But we are just going to add the white at the bottom and at the top. I'm just going to try to not put it on so super thick, but we want it to have that dimension. Ooh, yeah, that looks good. I don't know if Cheryl, can someone comment to Cheryl and tell her I will send her the info after my live? Because I know she keeps commenting that keyword. And I don't want her to get frustrated. That would be so helpful if someone could help her out. Do you think they will bring back the 2 reindeer? Which 2 reindeer? I'm not sure which one you're talking about, Miss Kimmy. I'm not sure. Which 2 reindeer? All right, so I'm going to go in with the Distress Oxide. We'll go in with our Posca paint pen at the end. And add some more detail. But I'm still trying to decide behind me. No, the sanding ones, like that one, no, I don't think they will. I have the big one, Kimmy. If you want the big one, I can sell it to you. I'd be happy to do that. But I don't have another small one, unfortunately. Hi, Haley. Thank you for whoever commented to her. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't think they'll come back out with that. So I have the bigger one if you want that. Okay. Kimmy, send me a message and I can actually ship it. I was working on your order right before I went live, so we can probably add it to that. That way you don't have to pay shipping again. All right. Getting this on there. You know, this is a little time consuming, but it does make such a difference when you add this. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. Y'all are so sweet. Thank y'all so much for helping me out. All right, last one. I know. And y'all, I was a little nervous about doing a bigger cutout for Cutout of the Week because normally I try to keep it, I don't know, around $12. But I put a poll in the oh my gosh, I cannot talk. I want to call it a Discord. It's not a Discord. It's the broadcast channel. I put a vote in there and y'all said a word block. And then I gave y'all 3 different options for the word block. And this is the one that y'all chose. So I'm really hoping y'all are going to like how this one turns out at the end. But we'll see. All right. So here is what we have so far. I think I'm going to do red and white here. And then I want to do nominee and something else. Green paint on the side of your left hand. This is my left. Green paint on this. Oh, right there. Thank you. Thank you. It'd be helpful, if I looked at the correct hand. Alrighty. let's go ahead and glue this. I'm kind of working out of order. Normally I like to paint everything and then put it together, but with all these little pieces like that, I don't want to lose them. So let's go ahead and glue. So I'm going to use my Stick Fast glue. Did I get your order? When did you place your order, Miss Linda? I don't know off the teal and nominee. See, I thought about doing teal, quite honestly. But, or doing like Lakeshore and nominee, like a blue. To kind of brighten it up. Should we do a blue in nominee or blue and white? All right, so now here's the easy part is you just put glue and you match it up. The wood is scored, so you know where your pieces go. Nominee with white, then snow text. Girl, Miss Shelly, my snow text isn't in here. I need to pull that out. Hi, Bertha, how are you? Hi, Kathy. Kathy, thank you so much for your kind email today. That really made my day. I'm just saying. Blue and white. All right. Get these down. And then all we have to do left is to paint the little pieces and glue those. And then the base. Okay, Linda, just send me a message. I very well could have gotten it. I just don't know off the top of my head, to be honest with you. And y'all, I'm going to announce last week's gift away winners. So remember, if you place an order on my chalk site this week, you will be entered in to win a mystery bundle from me this week. So I'm doing 3 giveaways every week. Nominee and ballet slipper. You don't think it'd look weird with the pink though? I like that. I think that'd be a really pretty color combo. All right. A little bit there. And there is what we have so far. Okay. We're going to put this right there. Let's pull this out and let's start painting. Oh, I did. You did what? All right, so I'm taking my baby wipe and I am just wiping up that glue that's on there. We're going to paint these white. We're going to do red and white over here. And I think I'm going to do blue. Maybe I do red and nominee. Should we do nominee instead? Where's my wipe? Where's my white paintbrush? I'll just use one of these. Okay. Go in with the white acrylic and just cover these up. We might have to do a coat or two, but I like to use this foam brush on the more intricate cutouts just so I don't put so much paint in the crevices of the cutout. What would work? What would work? I'm missing something. I'm not understanding. I feel like I'm missing part of the conversation that we're having, Kimmy. If I'm being honest. All right, I'm going to use a nominee for the little star that goes above the I and the word Christmas. Okay. I think we're going to do blue and white, nominee and shimmer crimson. Ooh. The only thing is shimmer crimson doesn't paint very well. It does not paint very smooth whatsoever. Not like nominee or like shimmer silver or anything like that. Now I could use, ooh, don't hate me, but maybe I use Bite Me, which is an old color of the month, and nominee. Don't laugh at me, Miss Jan. I'm like having a million conversations. Disco and nominee. So we could use that because then, y'all, if you didn't know, if you place an order of $50 or more on the chalk site, you also get disco, which I don't know where mine is at. Hold, please. It's right here. Ah! You also get a jar of Disco and Shimmer Crimson, which is a shimmer red. So maybe I do... Give me a second. Should we do... I can't decide. Should we use Disco and Nominee on both of the ornaments? I kind of like that idea. What do y'all think about that? So instead of Bite Me, we take this away and we use Disco and Nominee. So Disco and Nominee, or use Bite Me. Bite Me and that. What do y'all think? I know, I'm throwing a lot of questions at y'all all at once. Robbie is saying to use Bite Me. Yes. Which one? Oh, y'all are answering to the Disco and Nominee. Hi, Sandra West. Yay! Disco and Nominee. Disco and blue and silver would look pretty too. Alex, I have a question. Do you know if we drill a hole in our surface, will they split? Nancy, I don't know. Which surface is it? Nominee and Disco. Okay, we'll do Nominee and Disco. It depends on the surface. I would just be a little careful, my girl. All right, let me do another coat of the snowflakes. And then these will be done. And then we'll do our last little piece. Okay, Disco and Nominee. That's what we'll do. Now, I think Bite Me. If you have Bite Me, this would be pretty too. I think that would be really pretty with white. Or even like the Disco or Nominee. Alrighty, so we're going to do, I think, silver or Disco, Nominee. Okay, give me a second, y'all. All right, so we're going to say, no. I'm going to go in with Disco up here. Okay. Now, if you miss out on Disco, you can grab it with an order of $50 or more. They'll add it to your cart for free with Shimmer Crimson, which is really neat. They've never really done that before. So I think if you missed out on it, you should snag it. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Patty. How are y'all? All right, so then I want to do this piece the opposite. So I want to do Nominee on top. This one in Nominee. I need to change out the tape on my board because it's really not doing me any service. But it's so much work to do. I mean, it's really not that much, but I'm just a lazy girl, you know? I did, Sandra. Thank you so much. We had a blast. It's a lot of laughing, a lot of joking around, people watching. So we always have a great time when all three of us are together, or all four of us are together. So we had the best time. But your girl's tired. I didn't sleep very well on this trip. So I am exhausted. Hi, Inez. How are you? All right, let me look at comments. The gingerbread bakery from last year. That might split, Nancy. What I would do is I can send, like, you can get a door hanger attachment that I have. I would glue that to the back, or I have like a sawtooth version of that, like a hanger that you could probably glue and hang that way. I would be very, that's okay, Connie. I would be very worried that that will split. Nancy, if you have the Power Punch tool or something similar to it, like this thing, you should be able to punch a hole in it. I'd just be afraid with the drill that would cause it to split. But if you have like a punch tool like that, you should be able to punch a hole in it with no issues. All right. That looks good. Let's dry it again. Ooh. that needs one more coat, I think. And then we are gonna clean up and we are about done. Yay, Inez, I'm so excited. I need that punch. Yes, ma'am. I don't think I have any extra here, Miss Penny, but it's awesome. All right, here comes the fun part, is putting all these last little pieces on our cutout, and then we're gonna be done. So let me clean up. I love these little tools. If you don't have them, grab them from Amazon. They are amazing. But we use Disco and Nominee for our ornament. Okay, I'm gonna put these back. I'm gonna wipe up my hands. Let's wipe down our table and clean up. I went off with my sister and my $2 downstate. Oh, how fun. I have that. Okay, I'm scared though. I know. You should, punching a hole in it, you should be totally fine, Miss Nancy. I have punched plenty of holes in all of my chalk, like it's a chalkable surface. It's the white one, right? It's the white, like chalkboard surface one. The chalk chip surface. You should be fine. But if you're really that worried, I would do like an attachment if you're afraid, if you're really that worried about it. All right, here we go. Let's start with the small one. Okay. Pull these pieces on here. Ooh, y'all. I like it. Yeah, it should be fine with the power punch tool. But if it makes you nervous, then I would just use like a door hanger attachment and just glue that on the back. All right, so we're gonna line this up. I'm gonna try to add these quickly. That way I have some time to kind of adjust as I need to. That's why I like the stick fast glue. Okay, the only complaint I have about the stick fast glue is that it sticks to your fingers. Okay. Look at that. What do y'all think? Do y'all like the Nominee and the Disco? Last couple of pieces. And then we'll glue our snowflakes on. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Y'all comment the word Mary. That is our keyword for tonight. You can grab this cutout. It's $20.99. That includes the price of shipping. And it'll only be available this week. So grab this while you can. It's its normal price. So it's the same price as all my word blocks, y'all. Or the ones that are similar to this. So just with the added shipping. And shipping is actually a little bit less than my flat rate shipping. So there's that. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on here. Okay. Like so. Last little piece here. And I got too much glue. Ah! Move it on me. There we go. All right, let's glue the little star. And then there's snowflakes, and then we're done. I'm so glad I'm not the only one that walks away with sick. Oh, Inez, I'll sit here and pick it off for, you know, the next couple of days because it drives me nuts. I get it all the time. Apparently there's some sort of remover. But I have not bought that for myself yet. All right. Cute. All right, let's glue this down, and then we'll add some little finishing touches. and we'll call it a day. So the only thing that I did not attach on mine, there's toppers to the ornaments because I lost one of mine from my office to here. So, but there are little toppers to the ornaments to make it look a little bit more finished. But here's what we have. Let me paint this. You glued a babe. Acetone. Acetone would work. Let's paint this last little piece. And then I promise that's pretty much it. But this is the cutout of the week. If you don't know about it, we do pretty much a new cutout for the most part every single week. Then you can only grab it during that week. So once this week is over, you will not be able to get this word block from me. So, thank you. But let's get this painted on here. And then as soon as I hop over here, I'm going to go keep working on your orders. So, be on the lookout for shipping notifications, all of that. And if you do have questions about your order, you can always send me a message or email me. I'm happy to help you. Thanks, y'all. All right. Pick up all that extra paste that's sitting in there. That looks good. Close it up. Let's dry it. And go grab your shirt, because tomorrow is the last day to pre-order this t-shirt before I close it off and order everything. He's at home, Haley. He was on here earlier. I don't know. I don't think he's still here, but he went. He's at home. I can't wait to. Yay! I know, Miss Pamela. Thank you so much for your order. I so appreciate it. It makes me so happy that y'all like it. And if this goes well, maybe we'll do like a shirt of the month or something. Oh, see, there he is. He is there. Never mind. Nope. Haley, he's there. He just commented. He was very quiet. Cheryl, you can comment the word Mary. And in the message, there will be a button that says purchase my shirt. You can click on that and it'll take you to my website, or you can go to the VIP group and it has all the info there too. Alex, do you have a Santa sled? I seen a cutout. I want to do a craft with one. I can find one, Miss Robbie. Oh, he's driving. You're still driving? Well then. Sticking to my hands, y'all. It's driving me nuts. Hi, Monica. Oh my gosh, that's going to drive me crazy, y'all. I need to get some acetone, because then it's hard to get the paint off when there we go. There it is, y'all. Let me pull out my Sharpie pen. Hoe? Who you calling a hoe, Thomas? That's not very nice. No. I want... That's good. Okay. I'm just going to add a couple of lines. To kind of give it a little bit more. And then some dots. Y'all, he's calling, I don't know who he's calling names over here. I'm just joking. All right. Adding some last little minute touches. Adding some dots. Y'all know we like the dots. Okay, to here. I think that looks pretty dang good. Anything else? Okay. Here it is, y'all. There. If I glued it correctly, it wouldn't have that little... It's kind of sitting off kilter just a smidge because I didn't line up my stand perfectly, but it still stands. But there it is. What do y'all think? And that is our cutout of the week. It is $20.99, $21 pretty much, which includes shipping. And it's a pretty good size. This will be in the live sale on Wednesday. So if you want to wait and order through the live sale on Wednesday, you can totally do that as well. It is up to you, but there it is. And like I said, had I glued my stand, if I lined it up correctly, it wouldn't wobble as much. But I didn't do that. That's okay. All right, let's pick a winner for tonight. So y'all hit the heart button, sprinkle the video, comment that word, and let's see, the fourth person to comment the word Mary will win tonight. You two need to craft together. You would be funny in a lot of... Me and who? So the fourth person to comment the word Mary will win the giveaway tonight. Thanks, Connie. Kimmy was number 1. You can only enter once, though. Stephanie was number 2. France was number 3. Can only enter once, Miss Kimmy. Joanne Schaefer, you are winner number 4. Or you're the fourth person to comment. That's what I really meant. You won tonight. So Miss Joanne, send me a message and I will send you a form to fill out so I can get your info. And I can get your giveaway out to y'all. Okay? Go grab your cutout of the week. Go grab your shirt. And I will be on tomorrow, y'all. Have a great rest of your night. Bye, y'all.